NHS Central Lancashire always looking at different initiatives around promoting health and well-being. It's about looking at how to get people involved in interesting pieces of work that generally promotes their physical health and their mental health.
The community food growing project has really brought a lot of people out into the green spaces so that they can use their own outside space and get out and involved in nature. It gets people to talk to each other and chat together and get some free healthy fresh vegetables at the end of it.
To date we have got 6 sites over a wide geographical area where our residents have attended community food growing sessions. We have numbers from 2 to over 10 coming regularly. They're learning new skills and they're renewing old skills because some people have had to give up their garden to move into sheltered housing, for instance. So it's all been really positive from our customers' point of view.
I've learnt a lot of things there, how to mix with people there, how different things grow, what we can do with the vegetables, etc., and the flowers. It's been very instructive. Coming out there is exercise and watching things grow, that it's coming under our hands all the time, that we're instrumental in growing them.
Wow, look at that! Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely.
It brings people together, so it breaks down social exclusion, and so that food growing, as well as is therapeutic for people, it also gives an insight around the growing cycle as well as healthy eating.
I've learned an awful lot about gardening and the right time of year to plant things and when they're ready to harvest. So yes, I've learned an awful lot since I've been coming up here to Leisure Hall. The differences I've noticed since I've been coming here, I've managed to lose some weight through all the manual exercise I've been doing, and I do have high blood pressure, and I have noticed it's not as high as it was. It's certainly lowered it, and I've lost a bit of weight, so that's been brilliant.
Green space is a premium, so people living in terrace properties and using food growing techniques within courtyards and back alleys type of thing, and all that helps around tackling the health inequalities agenda, improving individuals' health and well-being, as well as communities overall feeling much better amongst themselves.
Well, I learned to get myself stuck into the job, and because I've been reluctant before, and now I know I can learn something from it. You become natural to talk to other people, and it helps you not to be afraid, bothered about it. That's a blessing.
I feel quite proud actually, because the garden's looking great and we've had more people admiring them, admiring the gardens, and it's great fun.
We've seen numbers growing, and we've seen the customers' confidence growing as well. At the start they were quite hesitant and were relying on the Lancashire Wildlife Trust staff, but several of the groups are now working independently. They're working on their own, out with the normal sessions. They're starting to think about planning what they're going to grow next year. They're thinking beyond food growing. They're thinking about keeping bees or keeping chickens, for instance. So it's been fantastic, really.
So far the project's got over 20 sites across Chorley Borough, all of which have been actively used by volunteers, whether they be Wildlife Trust volunteers or just participants in their local community residents groups. The sites have come on leaps and bounds. There's a few sites that have just been grass and just a bit of field, and now they're really active and growing fruit and veg, and the biodiversity that comes off the back of that with all the flowers and the different plants as opposed to just grass is amazing, and the amount of wildlife we see on them. Some of the other sites have always been food growing areas but have been tidied up a lot and are really passionately loved now by the volunteers and the group leaders. And the volunteers just show how much they enjoy the sites and how much they really get out of it by turning up week on week, rain or sunshine, and are really passionate and really enthusiastic about going down.
People actually keep coming back all throughout the season, and they keep asking us what produce is in season. They keep asking us what's new, and they keep coming back more and more. Well, to see the produce growing, and just to pick them up when they are ripe, and to be able to share this beautiful garden with the public, really, all our visitors. To see the interest the interest in general is growing, and that's very rewarding to be able to share this beautiful garden, to be able to share our produce as well, and to be able to share the knowledge as well if we can.
I think it stands to reason if people are eating fresh produce, they're obviously going to be better, and there's all the physical involvement in doing all the hard work. I no longer need to go to the gym, that's for sure.
I think through the Chorley food growing programme, through the establishment of the steering group, we've had some excellent partnership working. That's from local CVSs to community organisations, housing associations. So they've each been able to bring their own skills and expertise to the group. There's been a lot of shared learning that's been really beneficial to all the groups. And they've had excellent working relationship with the council as well from Chorley, so that's been very beneficial.
We also want to cut across the generation gap. There's a lot of people with skills and expertise around food growing, older age group, but young people don't have an understanding of that. So getting that generation gap filled is a fantastic opportunity of using community food growing, of bridging the gap between the two community group age groups.
We had nothing. We just had plain fields and nothing. And about 4 years ago, we decided to invest in a polytunnel to teach the children how to grow their own food and where it came from, how to look after it, how to compost and be a bit more eco-friendly. And it's just gone from strength to strength. They love to see planting a seed and how it grows and what it grows into, and they feel a real sense of achievement when they've done it. And I think it gives them a sense of responsibility, and they enjoy seeing the product of what they've grown.
Right, what we've done today is we've looked at the potatoes that have been dug up from the school grounds, that the pupils have grown, and what we decided we were going to do, didn't we? We decided we would be cooking them. And what we've got here is our mashed potatoes, so it's come from that to that in about 25-30 minutes, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And they're all waiting to eat them. And what we want is some comments.
Tasty.
The Plot to Plot is a family intervention project whereby we wanted to give families who normally don't do anything together as a family, we wanted to show them that working as a group and a team, they could have fun, planting their own fruit and vegetables, and then we showed them how to make cheap, nourishing foods out of the produce that they've grown. And it's been really, really successful because they've managed to do lots and lots of things together, and they've gelled as a family unit, and they're now eating healthier, getting more exercise, and thoroughly enjoying it.
Our hopes for the project in the future are to have 6 independent food growing groups that can work on their own, that know what they want to plant, what they want to grow, and they can plan for the future. They have the confidence and skills to do that, and they have the confidence and skills to perhaps apply for small amounts of funding, to buy seed, buy new tools, buy equipment, and even to expand the food growing area. And we also would like them to start to exchange ideas with the other food growing groups in the programme, so that we have this interaction and intergenerational work. So it's a self-sustaining project is what we want.
I'd like to see the project grow. I'd like to see it become even more spread across Chorley Borough, so that the sites are all interlinked and people can talk to each other and get new ideas from each other, and just have chats about how their growing's gone all year, and become more of a network, I suppose, and have them having community events and setting things up and sharing ideas and things. That'd be great.